Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to do this quick video just to explain how to calculate your liquidation level or liquidation price on the CEX.io margin trading platform. So as you can see, I have an account right now. This is an Ethereum account, and so all of my trades that I make, excuse the noise in the background, guys, the kids are always active. So as you can see now, when I make my trades, I can trade any pair that I want, but I get my profits in Ethereum because this is an Ethereum account. So, you can have Ethereum accounts, Bitcoin accounts, and US dollar accounts in terms of what currency you're going to collect your profits in, right? All right. So here is how you calculate your liquidation price. So let me pull up. Let's go right here to Ethereum USD, for example. And let's just say I want to take out a trade here, right? As you can see, I have my main balance is 0.42 Ethereum in this account. And let's just say I want to take out a leverage trade worth 2 Ethereum, okay? So I can hit the drop down box if I want to choose a bigger amount or a smaller amount, right? If you choose too big of an amount, it won't let you trade. It'll tell you that you're over leveraged. So I'm going to just do 2 Ethereum worth right now, right? Which is basically, 4 times the value of what I have now. So I hit the buy button. And so it tells me the margin impact is 0.02 Ethereum, and this account, as you can see, has 100x leverage, right? 100x leverage. So this is pretty decent. I'm not trying to max out my account because that makes it even easier for you to get liquidated. But we're going to go ahead and see how you find out what your liquidation price is. If you click on protection orders, you click right here where it says stop loss. So what you're looking at over here where it says projected loss, Ethereum, okay? And it shows that if my stop loss, right now the current price is $3,728. And if it says, if I take a stop loss right here of $3,728, it's going to cut me out with a loss of 0.001 Ethereum, which at this point is about, let's see, 370, 37. That's less than $5 in losses, okay? Because this is in Ethereum. However, obviously I'm not going to put a stop loss that close. I might say, look, based on what it's doing right now, this is a parabolic candle. We're bound to come back down. So I'm going to take my stop loss somewhere down here because I think that it should hold these support levels up here. So if I went down here and I said, okay, I'm going to do $3,275 as my stop loss. I type it in here, $3,275. Now it tells me that if I take this as my stop loss and Ethereum actually goes back down there, I could lose 0.24 Ethereum. Notice in my account I have 0.42 Ethereum. So that is over 50% of my account that will be liquidated if Ethereum goes down to this level. So you need to ask yourself the question, is it worth that type of risk? Okay, depending on where you're taking the trade, I always say trade from a position of strength in terms of buying the dips. So if you're trading right now, don't chase green candles, especially with margin trading. Wait until it comes back down. So if it does this, then that's it, right? Now, let's look and see, what if I chose a larger lot size, right? Let's say I did 5 Ethereum. Then it adjusts and tells me what the margin impact is. And if Ethereum goes down to this price, my loss would be 0.6, which if you look at my account right now, that's actually more Ethereum than what I have in my account, right? So by looking at this screen, this section before you execute your trade, you are always able to take a good look at what your risk is going to be, what's your risk to reward. So let's say I expect Ethereum to go to $4,000. So I select my take profit, 4,000, and it tells me if we reach 4,000, my profit will be 0.37. However, if we come back down to these levels, which it very well could, my loss would pretty much be all of my account. I'll get liquidated before that, right? So my entire account could be blown if I make this trade right here. So if I desperately want to get into this trade, like I said, you should wait for the drop. So this at this point is not a smart trade, okay? It's not a smart trade right here. If I just want to take a little bit, then I could do something like, okay, 1 Ethereum. Okay, and once again though, it's showing me in terms of my risk to reward, am I willing to let it go down that far? So what I can do here is I can go to a smaller time frame like the 1 hour. Okay, and I can see a bit of a clearer picture here in terms of this movement. Alright, so here's 35, so we see that it did some consolidation and it broke out at this level at 3,500. So, you know, I could possibly say, okay, you know what, I won't put my stop loss all the way down here in 3,200. I'm going to put my stop loss just below this $3,500 level. So if I go right here and I go 3,500, then it adjusts my loss. It says, okay, if I take my stop loss here, my projected loss will be 0.06 Ethereum, okay? Which at this point is a little over 10% of my account. So by just adjusting your lot size, hitting the protection orders box, and then typing in a price for your stop loss and your take profit, you can see what your risk to reward ratio is going to be, right? How much would you profit if you hit your take profit target? How much would you lose if you hit your stop loss target? And from there you make that decision. I mean, if you're pretty much going one to one, it's pretty even. That's usually not a smart place to trade. You want to trade when the odds are in your favor and you can get at least a 2 to 1 or a 3 to 1 ratio in terms of your profit level. If you reach it, is worth at least 3 times the loss if your stop loss were to be hit. Okay, so if your stop loss were to be hit, what would be your loss? And if your take profit price were to be hit, what would be your profit? Your profit should be at least 2 times what your loss would be. So, you know, right now this is probably not a good place to trade unless I was looking at this and saying, look, I'm expecting some consolidation here for a further move up. So based on where this is, I'm going to move my stop loss right below here because this looks like some support happening right here. So I'll come right here, 36.58. I go here, 36.58, and look, my projected loss would only be 0.018 Ethereum. If my profit target is hit, 0.07. So see, this is a ratio of like 5 or 6, like 5 to 1. Right? I have a risk reward ratio of 5 to 1. If I hit my profit, I'll make 5 times as much as what I risked losing. Okay? So this is how you can actually use the protection orders box to actually calculate and see how much your loss is and how much your profit is for every single trade. Hope that this helps. If you like the content, please go ahead and give the video a like and share it with someone you think might be interested or that could benefit from this information. And once again, if you want to get in on my trades that I'm taking on the CEX.io margin trading platform, go ahead and create a free account in the description of this video. And you can fund your account and you'll be ready to trade. I will be posting when I'm taking my trades, and you can go ahead and get in those trades with me. Okay, so as you can see, this current trade is working out pretty well so far. When I took this trade, right, take a look again. So right now this says projected loss 0.1 Ethereum if it hits my stop loss from here. My take profit, but you got to remember this, I am up 0.087 in profit right now. So my actual loss would be 0.013 Ethereum. But look at my take profit level. All right, my take profit is still another 0. Call it 0.2 Ethereum away. So I'm making almost 0.3 Ethereum. It's like a 30 to 1 risk to reward ratio was when I took this trade, right? 30 to 1. So when you're doing margin trading, you want to get in at those positions of strength. You want to get in, during the dips, really close to, if we're in an uptrend, you want to get into a trade really close to the levels of support. If it's a sell order, you want to get in really close to the level of resistance. All right, guys. So until next time, I'll see you on the next video.